Hello students, good evening everybody. In definite integration, if integral f of x dx equal to capital F of x plus c, then integral a to b f of x dx will be capital F of b minus f of a, upper limit minus lower limit. So as usual, same procedure for definite integration, but there is no constant here. And definite integration is definite integral is independent of variable. Definite integration is independent of variable. Independent of variable means it does not depend on variable. For example, integral a to b f of x dx, otherwise integral a to b f of t dt, integral a to b f of z dz, anything we can write. It does not depend on the variable. Any variable can be there, but depends on limits. It depends on limits. Depends on limits. Upper limit and lower limit. Limits is very, very important. Okay, it depends on limits. For example, integral 0 to 1 x square dx. What is the integration of x square? X cube by 3. So 1 by 3 times upper limit is 1 here, 1 cube means 1 minus lower limit 0. So answer is 1 by 3. For example, integral 0 to 1 t square dt. Okay, t square integration is t cube by 3, 1, 0, 1 by 3 times upper limit minus lower limit 1 minus 0, that is 1 by 3. So here x square dx or t square dt we will be getting same. Okay, that is called. So definite integration is independent of variable, but it depends on limits. It depends on limits. Okay. Next comes integral a to b f of x dx is equal to, suppose if you interchange the limits, means a to b becomes b to a, then we have to change the symbol. That is one property. If you just interchange the limits, the integral symbol will be changing. Okay. For example, you look at here, integral 0 to 2 root x dx. Integral 0 to 2 root x dx equal to integral 0 to 2 root x means what? X power 1 by 2 dx. Integral for x power 1 by 2, it looks like integral x power n dx. Integral x power n means x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. That means 1 by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. So x power 3 by 2, upper limit is 2, lower limit is 0. Okay. So 2 by 3 times we have to substitute upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit is 2. So 2 power 3 by 2 minus 0. That is 2 by 3 times 2 power 3 by 2. So 1 by 3 here, bases are equal, we can add powers 2 plus 3, 5 by 2. Okay, 1 by 3 times 2 power 5 by 2. Okay, otherwise we can write 1 by 3 times 2 power 1 by 2 2 power 1 by 2 2 times 2 root 2 we can write, that means 4 root 2 by 3, that we can write 4 root 2 by 3, simplification. Okay, for example, if you change the limits, what happens? This is integral 0 to 2, right? 2 to 0 I am writing, but minus symbol I am taking. Then what happens, you see? Minus of, what is the integration here? We are getting 2 by 3 times x power 3 by 2, right? Upper limit 0, lower limit 2. Minus 2 by 3, keep it out. Here 0 power something means 0, minus 2 power 3 by 2. Now here minus into minus plus we will get, so answer will be same, 4 root 2 by 3. That means if you interchange the limits, then integral symbol will be changing. Remember that point. First point is definite integration is independent of variable. Any variable we can take, but it depends on limits. Limits are important here. Okay, second property, if you just interchange the limits, integration will be changing. Okay, symbol will be changing. Okay, hope it is clear. Thank you.